We have a 1,200 acre row crop operation. We do also have some hay and malting barley that's new to the operation. And then we also have a seed and chemical business that we help supply our local farmers, neighbors, with DeKalb, Asgrow, and Golden Harvest products, as well as any chemical and then some fertilizer products as well. There are 5 kids in our family. Just like most other kids did, we would ride to the field with our parents, and a lot of times we'd end up playing in the field with our toys, and they would be working. And then as we got older, we would begin to help a little bit more. And if we did livestock projects through 4-H and FFA, that's kind of how we got started with livestock. Always had the intent to come back, to the farm at some point in time. The bad thing is when you grew up and were in high school in the 80s, it wasn't the best time to come back, to the farm. So you always looked to do, something else. And my brother worked for the local co-op, and I taught ag classes for about 10 years, and then went on to serve in the House of Representatives and county commissioner, and all in the process, farming all along the way. My brother and I kind of took over the farm in about 2005 when my father passed away at that time. Mom still has the control of the land and everything that they own. We rent from her. We've been in the seed business since probably the early 80s. The fertilizer business just kind of came as more of a natural fit, and it's only been here of late that we've kind of ventured into that arena. Help them from the start to the finish, and get the best management program and stuff they can. We were at actually a soybean meeting one day, and that's when Bart said that he had somebody that I should get to know, and then it happened to be, Carrie. The younger one likes to come up and do things. I got a couple pictures of her driving the combine and stuff. And Nicole, the oldest daughter, is more interested in the healthcare field. We've done more and more conservation work all the time. We have some grass waterways that have been designed by the Soil and Water Conservation Office and are in the CRP program. And we've moved our application of fertilizer into the spring. So we're not putting out fertilizer in the fall anymore to try to prevent a lot of loss through, erosion. We've also have done a lot more no-till and cover crop use. We have been grid sampling for a long time, but now we're starting to get it into a smaller block. Half of our farm drains to Lake Erie, and half of our farm drains to the Scioto River, and we're actually at the head of the Scioto River, and not too far from the Sandusky River that goes to Lake Erie. And so it's very important that we, help to manage what we do here.
Well, Steve came highly recommended by others on the No-Till Council, specifically Jan Lehman, our president. He, as a legislator, was active in working on what became H2 Ohio, improving water quality in the state of Ohio, and specifically Lake Erie. He no-tills. He has a farm in an important watershed, so he's been very active in promoting the principles that I think make a great master farmer.
In the community, I served on the volunteer fire department for 22 years and have always served on the church board as well. I've been on the Ohio Soybean Council since 2008, but I got elected to the United Soybean Board to represent Ohio, so I can serve on the Ohio board until that would expire. One of the things that I think that farmers are always good at is, helping their community and trying to come up with different solutions. So hopefully the Master Farmer program would, encompass, all those different aspects.